Okay, so here's our new event registration landing page. And so you can see we gather some information about that individual. So what committee is he attending? And so I'm just going to put he's in healthcare. Do you require ADA accommodations? If so, please provide details. So please provide any details there. We will be happy to accommodate any needs there. What is your home zip code? So I'm just going to put a zip code in there. Does Donald have any food restrictions and or allergies? Please let us know. Put that in there. Our events team really does track these things very closely and will reach out if needed with any questions. But this is where you can input any of that information. Please select all that apply. We'd like to know a bit more about your background. Are you an EMI graduate? Are you CPLM certified? Do you happen to be a military veteran or a previous event attendee? So again, I'm logged in as Donald, so I'm going to say he's a military veteran and he is a previous event attendee. I'm going to click next. Okay, so now here's where Donald can update his badge information. So let's say he likes to go by Don. He wants people to call him Don when they see him at the conference. And so again, it pulls in his organization. I'm just going to put a manager. Click next here. So then Donald can bring a guest if he would like. So let's register Donald's wife. Typically for TRSA, guests are spouses and partners that would come to perhaps an awards dinner or something like that with their spouse. And so I'm just going to put Maria Thomas and leave her email off. And then I'm going to put Maria Thomas. And then for her organization, I'm just going to put the same organization as her spouse so that they're kind of in that group together. I'm going to make sure to hit add here. It's tempting sometimes to hit next, but let's click add first to make sure Maria is added. He can add 9 more guests, but we'll just keep it simple because it's typically, again, just the one guest that's added for an individual. All right, now Donald can come in and he can select which sessions he wants to go to. And so for the Hill Day issue briefing, I'm just going to put Donald. For the TRSA PAC reception, I'm going to put both of them. For the awards dinner, I'm going to put both of them. I apologize. I'm going to actually put her down as the spouse. So this is the separate spouse fee. So putting her down for that. And then you can buy a whole table if you'd like, but we're keeping it simple for this one. And then the legislative breakfast, let's put them both down for that. And then congressional visits, I'm just putting Donald down. And then lunch on the Hill, let's just do Donald. Okay, so you can select here. All right, and so now we're in our review phase, in our review step, where we're kind of in our shopping cart, so to speak. So here's where we can review all of the fees and all of the sessions that Donald selected for he and his wife. And note on this page, this is kind of our last step where you can remove a line item from the cart. So I'm going to go on through. There's the extra $150 for her meals. Legislative breakfast, yep, okay. I'm just kind of paging up one more time. All of these were for him, so yep. And Maria's coming to 4 of the meals, or receptions and meals. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out. Okay, our total is $550. Online, we accept credit cards. So I'm just going to put in, again, this is a test. So you would put in of course, your credit card information. Okay. And if you do purchase things on our website quite often, and you prefer just to store our credit card, we do use authorize.net, which is very secure. So you can check that and it would save your credit card, which you could then use for future purchases. So just note that that's a new functionality that we have. And the other thing is this will send an email to Donald because he is the one logged in, so he'll receive the event confirmations. So our events team has been busy putting together actually more formal confirmation emails for our events. So it'll highlight hotel information, other things about the event and the city in which it's held. And that's something that's new to TRSA that we're excited about. You can also send a copy to someone as well. So perhaps you might want to send this to your accounting department at your organization if they're paying for it, or you might want to send it to his wife so that she also gets the confirmation because she'll be his guest. So this is a nice new feature too, where you can send a copy to an email and the system will fire that off as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and submit. All right, so you can see that the transaction was successful. From this page, you can do a couple things. You can go view your order details. I do recommend you click the view invoice. It's nice, it has the TRSA logo on it. It shows exactly what was paid for. You can also, you can print this and turn it in if you are expensing it, or you want to, maybe you want to bring this to the conference to remember what you bought, to remember which sessions you purchased. It's really handy. You can go ahead and print the invoice as well. Okay. All right. So that is how to register an individual for a TRSA event.